Well, Assumption has a great team. It's going to be a really competitive meet. I'm looking forward to a lot of great races from top to bottom. I think that not only are our top swimmers going to have great races with their top swimmers, but also the battles for second, third, fourth, and fifth are going to be great to watch. Overall, I'm just really excited for us to have our second home meet. Our first one was awesome and a lot of fun, but it was a lot of setup leading up to it. This one I feel a little bit more comfortable. I know that our team feels more comfortable in our home pool, so I'm just really excited for us to have a little bit more of a lead up into this meet. Yeah, we swam really fast our first home meet, and I think that had a lot to do with it being our first home meet, but I'm looking forward to both Asia and Sydney going faster this weekend. We haven't necessarily had an easy week, but we had a good week of practices with some time off for registration, so I'm hoping that both of them pop off along with the rest of the team. And again, I think it's just going to be a really competitive meet, so I'm looking forward to them both stepping it up from our first home meet. I'm just really excited for Nika as a senior to get the opportunity to finally swim in a home meet. We had a little accident before the first home meet, so it's just going to be really exciting for her to get that experience. Instead of filming the meet, she's going to be swimming it at this time. I think she's been having some great practices, and I'm really excited to see her get after it this weekend. Well, it should be a pretty fast 100 backstroke. I'm hoping to see both Sydney and their top swimmer break a minute. We could see the same thing in the 100 fly for a couple of our swimmers too. I think that they are going to have really strong freestyle events. I know that their 2 free is going to be pretty strong, but we do have people on our team that, you know, if they have their best race, we can give them a really good run for their money. So I'm looking forward to seeing some really fast swimming in those events. And again, just looking forward to seeing our girls get season bests in most of their events as well. I think it's just shown us something that I talked about a little bit in the beginning of the year, is that Division II to Division I, we're all still people. We're all still doing the same things to prepare to be competitive. And I think that we're starting to see that, you know, we are rising to the occasion as an athletic department. And again, the team has really taken it upon themselves to embrace that next step, to welcome the challenge of us taking that next step, of us putting a little bit more effort in and out of the pool to make sure that we are competitive and successful, not just competitive. So, and I'm really excited, you know, that, you know, we got our first NEC win against Merrimack, and hopefully the first of many more. So I'm just looking for us to have a lot of energy and to have a lot of fun. I think dual meets are one of the best parts of collegiate swimming because they are competitive, because they're fast-paced, unlike a championship meet. So I'm just really excited and looking forward to the energy in the building. I know we're going to have a good amount of fans in our home pool, and I know that the team itself is going to be excited to have a great opportunity to, again, just race in our home pool. Looking forward to championships, though. We have ECACs coming up after this meet, so this is our last kind of primer, and then we're going to get into it for 2 weeks and hope to suit up and get some great swims at ECACs that'll hopefully give us confidence going into NECs. It was great to have a ton of fans at a swim meet. You know, sometimes swim meets can be a little hit or miss, but when our stands are packed, I think it just adds a different atmosphere, and it led to us having so many great swims at that Merrimack meet. I know that we'll have that support again this weekend, and I'm just really excited to kind of feel that energy and not be able to hear myself think in between races. I'm looking forward to that.
So we know that they're very fast. They're a very strong group of women, but I think that we're giving them a good match in that sense. And I know that they've won any 10s before, so I think this will be a good meet to kind of test our strength, test our knowledge, and compare up against a very strong team. So I'm really excited, and I'm really excited to see how we do as a team in the pool and out of the pool. We've been challenged the past couple of weeks at practice, and every girl has been forced to put their best step forward, and I think that it's going to be a really good meet. It's going to be a really fast meet, and I'm excited to see how we all do. I'm just really excited to get out there and do my best. I've been kind of itching in the corner to go out there and show them what I got, and I had to sit out for Merrimack, but now I'm back and I'm ready, and I'm excited to show everyone what I can do. Yeah, I think it kind of just shows that anything is possible, and you know, you set standards for yourself and you beat those standards, and you kind of watch that in every person on the team. And I feel like every girl has realized that they're a lot stronger than they realize, and that they can be just as fast as the next person and even faster than that. And I think it's a great accomplishment, and it's something to definitely look up to, and just so we can set that as our goals. Honestly, I feel like those polls, they don't really matter in a sense, because like obviously if Stonehill's coming to Division 1, like they're not going to be ranked the best, and I think that people shouldn't just like really pay attention to that. And I think Stonehill really showed that with football. They're doing extremely well, and soccer, and I think that it's a motivation for swimming, because it shows that even if you're put dead last, you can beat teams that are already ranked and teams that have already been in the NEC for so long, and I think it's a really good message that we're spreading. Yeah, he really brings something new to every practice. It's always something interesting and something technical, and I think it's really pushed us to come out of our shells and to try something new or try even harder, and I think that his training has affected us in a very positive way. The past couple of weeks have been pretty intense. We have a lot of sprint focused days, and we have a lot of endurance focused days, and I think that that's really prepping us mentally and very much physically. And I know that every single girl, before they go up and race, they have all of this yardage and all this strength behind them, so it's really motivating us to know that this is just a race. Like, we've done all of this work, we can put in this effort, and we can see the outcome that we want, and I think that it's great that he's helping us see that. Yeah, it's very exciting to have our first couple of home meets. I think the energy is very high in there, because people know how important this is to us, and we know how important it is, and it's only building our program even more. So it's really fun in that aspect. And I think swimming in your home pool just brings a different vibe to it. Like, you know the walls, you know your turns, you know your starts, and I think that helps us in that sense. And I think it builds to our program to keep having home meets, because it shows that we can be legit and we can be the college team that everyone doesn't want to face. And I think we're gonna have a lot of fun tomorrow. Yeah, the fan section at Merrimack was awesome. You knew every single person was there to cheer for you, and I think that the fan section of swimming is a little more wild and a little more rowdy, just because it's, I feel like, such an underlooked sport, and when the crowd comes, like they mean it, and they know why they're there, and they know who they're supporting, and they know what they're watching. And I think it's more personal, and it's really nice to have that support system behind your back, and just to know that there are people rooting for you, and that they're going to be proud of you at the end of the day, and no matter what. And yeah, it makes you smile, and it makes you know that there's a lot of people supporting you.
I'm looking forward to seeing our team kick ass, and also hopefully pulling ahead and winning this comeback from last year. I am personally excited for my events, and although there is going to be this girl from Assumption in the 1,000 free that has beat me by a whole 100, I don't care, because I'm going to swim fast. I was just really trying to survive and like not choke on water and drown, but I honestly felt really good. Like, I think I can go faster than that. I'm not trying to like pull my own horn, but like I have swum faster than that, and so I hope that I can bring my best, especially during our championship meets, and so that's what I'm looking forward to. Honestly, we've all been able to excel at this level because of the support. So like this, for example, this morning, all of us were down bad. We were like exhausted. There was like no talking, and coach was like, "This is too silent." And so he was like dancing, kicking balls all over the place, and he's like, "Okay, let's hype ourselves up." And then all of a sudden, you got like people down the pool like yelling like, "Let's go, ladies," and we got this. And so then we were able to like pull through the hard set. It wasn't that hard, but like it was hard. It was definitely mentally like tough because we were thinking about our strokes. And so we're going to bring that support to the meet tomorrow, and then we're going to hopefully beat them down, because that's what we did with Merrimack. So I've never had a coach as motivating as him. Like, he will do the funniest stuff ever. Like, even like if it's like dancing or just like stopping someone and just asking a trivia question. So it was like nice to see that a coach can bring that amount of like happiness and support to the team. However, it's not just him who's bringing this, it's also us. And so Coach Distler was like, he has been the best coach I personally have ever had. He was what we needed on this team. Although we were great at the beginning, he really brought us together. I'm looking forward to kicking and not drowning and supporting my teammates. Losing my voice at the end of the lane because I'm screaming for them, and feeling like I'm fast in the water.